Good Roads Auto Systems has been in the aftermarket tire and wheel business since 1982. It was started by Frank and Anita Ruff. They sold wheels and tires to the general public. About 6 years ago, they decided to start their own line of trademarked wheels, Rough Racing, Status, Element, and Nakayama, and distribute them internationally as well as nationally. We have the DM200 postage meter. We run through probably 4,000 pieces a month in that machine. The day I met Barry, he did not have an appointment. That's why I have a sign on the outside of my door that says, if you do not have an appointment, enter and caution, with a big skull and crossbones. What we have is a procedure that our batches for the day and all our paperwork is married. And it goes to the owner, and then the owner looks at it. Then it goes to the vice president looks at it. Then it comes back and I have to look at it. So if we're missing a piece of paper, we have to go searching through piles and file cabinets and everything for this paper. So what I saw was, with the iSynergy product, is that you could technically have it on your screen in a second and not have to go look for paper, not have to walk from the first floor to the second floor and interrupt 3 people in the middle in order to find that piece of paper. I said, if your system does or can do what you say it can do, then you have a deal. I figured he didn't have anything that would work and I'd be done. But Barry was persistent, and I saw a vision of what I knew it could do. At any given point, you can sign on to iSynergy and you can see the process. I see the payment, I see the check, I see the credit card, I see if there's a collection issues with it, work order, daily invoices, shipping, return. If it was return, you'll see every return because it refers to the original order, down to the picking list, who picked it, their invoices, and the vendor invoice, and the check that the vendor was paid with. All that is then scanned into the system. I don't have to leave my desk. So that when I click on that number, I click on that work order, and everything in the order falls right in line as to how it happened. So I can go and I can click on this picture and I can see so-and-so pulled it. Their initials are there. So if it's wrong, this is the person that I'm going after. I don't have to go listen to Joe Blow tell me that I didn't do it. Well, who signed it? You go from start to finish and you never have to get up. Was it paid? Yes, here is the credit card it was paid on. So if you get a charge back, here's all your documents you need right here. You don't have to go pull them all together, spend all day. You can just print them and away you go. We've got the shipping department confident that the paperwork's not going to get lost. So they're bringing it up every day, where before they would copy it or hold it for a week or months, and then we didn't have it. So that has helped up here. Currently, if someone was on the phone, you had to wait till they were off the phone for them to rifle through their paperwork to get the information that you needed. So this way, it's already scanned in there, and everybody who has access to it or the ability can get it whenever they need it without interrupting someone or waiting for them to get off the phone. Well, what I saw is if I go on vacation or if I'm at our Tampa location or whatever, I can log on to iSynergy. I have 2 laptops, one that I can get to my regular and one I can get to iSynergy, and I can literally go from here to here to verify what I need to verify. My president can be in his house in Austria with a computer. He can still get to his stuff here and see what he needs to see. It would also help us internationally because we have to go and be certain products. You have to get them certified in the European markets. So we've done that. But we can download those and they could just print them as they needed them. We live in a right now world. So when you're sitting in Las Vegas and you're discussing it at the SEMA show and you need to get to a customer's account, they'll be able to just automatically log into our system and they can see whatever they need to see. Over 5 years, we figure we'll save around $500,000 conservatively. The system also will allow me not to have to print 15 trees at year end for my accountant, because I can give him a log on and he can go in there and he can download whatever he needs in order to back up his review that he does on an annual basis. I don't care what you are, any business would value from this product. It doesn't matter whether you're small, you're large, it's just a matter of what part of the product are you going to use, how much of it do you need.